Já jsem Kokoro, přijela se do České republiky na roční výměnný studijní pobyt. Hello everyone, I'm Kokoro. Now I'm in the Czech Republic for studying abroad. Here is my school, Gymnasium Communities. And today I will interview to the Czech people about the 2020 Olympic in Tokyo. Now
Question 1. What do you think about the 2020 Olympic in Tokyo?
Because of the upcoming Tokyo Olympic Games, and Tokyo is undergoing big changes because we have to change all the stations. All the old stations in the subway are being removed because we are expecting in Tokyo to be many tourists coming to Tokyo even before the Olympics and after the Olympics. And also in Tokyo it's necessary to make the accommodation suitable to accommodate all the new people coming to Tokyo. So all the new hotels chains are growing very rapidly into all the old spaces in Tokyo. And also because of the many tourists, English-speaking tourists, there are all the signs in the stations or even in the city written in English, and there are many volunteers in every station to help guide the tourists. Because they have the phones, they can find a way, but they are many times very lost, they don't know where to go. So there are always volunteers, you can see clearly like they have, "May I help you" signs on their chest, and they are willing to ask, and they even approach the people. If they see you are lost, they go to ask you if you need some help. So there is many, like the Tokyo is becoming very international and very easy for foreigners to come and to see. I don't like the recent Tokyo so much because I don't feel like in Japan anymore, because now I'm going to England and I can see the London. It's very much like Tokyo, or Tokyo resembles so much of the London.
Oh.
I like the old Tokyo, the old houses, old shopping guys, old stations. I want the same old Tokyo like it was in Showa, in early Showa years. So bring me back.
What do I think? I think that it's a event I will look forward to, and it's always interesting to see all the sportsmen to try to do their best to reach their life goals, and I think that this passion can be shared among a lot of people, so this is something kind of inspiring for me.
Hi everybody, I'm Peter. I'm her house brother. So what do I think about Olympic Games 2020 in Tokyo? I think it will be nasty. It will be great. Because Czech sportsmen and sportswomen, they're so good. They're going to win almost everything. At least in judo. We have to win in judo.
Josef Kučík. I am from Zdonky. Olympic Games are in Japanese. Due to our country have very good remember for Nagano and for Sapporo. I know it is of course winter, but in Sapporo 1972 Slovak, because I am Slovak, I was born in Slovakia, skater Ondrej Nepela win gold medal. It was first in Slovakia, or of course Czechoslovakia, and in Nagano, it's very famous, do you know, there was gold medal from ice hockey team. All our people are very pleasure that we can see on TV, because it's long traveling to your country. It's beautiful, wonderful. I know about a lot of things about your beautiful country, but it's for me it is too long distance. Good.
So, I think, in my opinion, Tokyo is a good place for Olympic Games. And yeah, Tokyo is large and huge, and I think it's a good weather for sports. Yeah, good weather for doing sports in Japan.
Okay, thank you.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I'm not into these things, but I think it's interesting.
Hi. I'm from Czech Republic to Japan. I love your food.
Thank you. And I just want to ask, what do you think about the Olympic in 2020 in Tokyo?
In 2020?
Yes.
It will be in Tokyo.
Yeah, next
No?
week,
Yes.
next year.
Do you like Olympic game?
I think yes, but I don't watch it.
I don't watch it too.
Why? Why
I
not?
I don't watch. I don't watch.
Watching sports is boring. It's better to play sports.
Yeah. So join us in the Olympics. We will be there, and you. No, we won't because I don't have enough money to go to Japan. But I like your town and your culture.
Almost.
Okay. This is our friend.
Okay.
And
I
she
want.
don't want to be in this nice video.
I'm sorry.
Video and
What do you think about the Olympics?
I don't know. I don't watch it.
Nobody watches it.
Well, the next.
takže, co si myslíš o olympijských hrách v roce 2020, co budou v Tokiu? Řekni mi to česky, já to zkusím. Jo. No, to je mi jasný, že ti to řeknu česky, ale tož jakože moc to nesleduju, ale myslím si, že zase bude takový vtipný video na to, jak se Zima na to připravuje. Okay, so she doesn't watch these games, but she are hoping there will be video about our president, how he prepared to these games, and maybe it will be funny. Okay, she is fan of Czech Republic and Japan is in French. Japan. I'm sorry, I said in French.
Yes, they are your classmates. So have a look at the people who are Kokoro's classmates now. Yeah, this is exactly what I wanted you to do. Yeah, but at the same time, it would be lovely. Nice that someone says something about the Olympics in Tokyo. Is it good?
I think there will be new technologies because Japan is very, like, they are clever people and
yes,
they,
high-tech nation.
yeah.
High-tech nation, so we expect new technologies. Good. What about watching? Will it be the problem for you? What time will be the Olympics on TV if it's in Japan?
Around plus 7 hours.
Or minus?
Yes, well, I'm very happy that the Olympics will be in Japan. I think Japanese people are a sports nation. They will definitely appreciate the sportsmen of the world in their country. And I am much happier that it's in Japan than, for example, in China. Because, yes, we support Japanese people and it is a good place for Olympics, definitely. And the high-tech, as my students mentioned, is another thing. But I think that there is the spirit for sport. Thank you.
So, what are the most popular sports in the Czech Republic?
So I think one of the most popular sports in the Czech Republic is, without hesitating, football. But our national team is not that good. It means that we're kind of like fans, or we're into it a lot, but on the local level. So nothing like international championships or something like that. I think I've seen some matches in the European Championship, but nothing more than that. And when it comes to like Olympic sports, which are popular in Czech Republic, then I would say that all of them. If there's a person who's really like starring or good in that sport. So for example, right now it's kind of like everyone is fan of judo because of Lukáš Krpálek. Yeah, but before that, no one knew that sport that much. It was the same with biathlon.
Biathlon?
Yes. But then for example, Gabriela Koukalova came and everything changed, and now all the Republic is cheering for them. So that's like that. We'll see.
Okay.
I think, like, do you mean in Winter Olympic or only the Summer Olympic? Because the most popular sport in Czech Republic is ice hockey.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but I think the most not favorite, but a lot of many people do like judo because we're good at it.
Yeah.
Like we don't care about the football, because to be honest, we are not good at football. We were, now we're not. But the judo is thing where we can break the world.
Really?
Yeah.
The most popular sport is football, soccer, because we must. Soccer is our football. It's American football, blah blah blah. It's soccer, and like athletic, basketball, tennis. It's very very popular too, and handball. And basketball, because we this year was champion year. It was champion world. Our was 6th place. It is the best place for 40 years. Modern pentathlon maybe.
It's sport for
it's
summer?
sport for summer, of course.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So, I think in Czech Republic is the most popular sports are hockey, ice hockey, and football. Because when is championship of ice hockey, Czech people just how to say,
cheer?
Yeah, cheer.
Cheer, yeah.
And they are so obsessed with ice hockey. And football, they love football too. Football is good, and they football, you know. That's all.
In Czech Republic, I think it's hockey and football.
Most popular sports in the Czech Republic.
Most popular sports. Football, ice hockey.
I think just ice hockey.
Ice hockey. And we have a great
And floorball.
and yeah, and we have
It's kind of like ice hockey but on just normal floor.
yeah, on normal floor.
Popular
And
sports.
takže nejpopulárnější sport v České republice. No, chtěla bych říct hasičský sport, ale bohužel to není pravda. Ale na mistrovství světa nebo Evropy, teď nevím, že byli druzí. Okay. She wants to say fire sport, but she knows it is impossible because fire sport isn't most popular sport in Czech Republic, but in Europe Championships they were in second place. Czech Republic in fire sport.
Fire sports.
Yeah. Já si myslím, že je to tenis a ten, ježíš, na těch běžkách, jak tam lítáš a střílíš. Ano, biatlon. To si myslím, že je tak nejpopulárnější.
Aha, jo, biatlon, sorry.
She thinks the most popular sports in Czech Republic are tennis and biathlon.
Biathlon. And can you explain biathlon and fire sports?
Fire sports is hard to describe because it's sports what comes from firemen and they.
Should I help?
Huh?
Should I help?
Yeah, please.
It's like how firemen train young people to become firemen. So they have like races, like who puts the hose together and stops stuff.
Is it sports?
Yeah.
It's what?
Sports?
Sport, yeah. Řekni, že běhají na čas s hadicema.
Už jsem to říkala.
Jo, okay. Klidně popíšu.
And also, can you explain biathlon? I think Japanese student doesn't
Yeah,
know.
biathlon is in winter. They have some skis, but it isn't skis. You running with this, and there are stops with shooting in the finish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you too.
I think most popular sport in Czech Republic is hockey, ice hockey or football.
I think that most popular sport in Czech Republic is ice hockey.
Definitely, I definitely agree. Is there any other sport that's popular?
I think football is very popular.
Anything else is popular?
Also, the basketball is so popular.
Yeah, nowadays definitely, because we have been really successful at the championship. Is there anything else that is popular? A lot of people play that, and you play that. Volleyball is also popular. Anything else? What about the individual sports? Individual, not team games. You have mentioned team games, but there are other sports which are popular.
Maybe some athletics.
Athletics. Well, try to think about what we are good at. Athletics. Some names. Just revise. Athletics is very popular. Is there anything else? It's from the individual, but it is a game, but it's individual, and we are the best in the world, especially the women. Women, the best. Now the Masters is in front of us, and there are more Czech women players than any other nation that is 100 times bigger than the Czech. Like more than Russians, more than Americans, more than... There will be, I suppose, 3 or 4 Czech What players? Which sport?
Tennis.
Tennis players, then Americans and British and Russian and whatever. So we are good at tennis, aren't we?
Question 3. Is there any promising player in the Czech Republic?
The promising player in the next Olympic Games will be Lukáš Krpálek.
From judo.
Yes, from judo. Yeah, and well, I wish him a lot of luck. He will need it.
Thank you.
I know judo is from Japan, but our Lukáš Krpálek will beat whoever in Japan is doing judo.
Oh,
That is Lukáš Krpálek, the beast.
Beast
He won last Olympic Games in judo.
in Rio?
Yeah, that's right. He won last Olympic.
Some javelin, Veselý, for example, through javelin.
Promising player.
I don't know, probably not.
You don't know?
I don't know neither.
What is your favorite sports?
My favorite sport is fire sport.
Fire?
Fire sport. It's sport made out of firefighters and
Fireman.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, on number 4. And we have a great player of ice hockey, Jaromír Jágr. I'm sorry.
Please say it again.
Yeah, his name is Jaromír Jágr, and he played in NHL, I think. Yes, and he is so great, and he is from the Czech Republic.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Kokoro.
Thank you, bye.
I think Jaromír Jágr or David Pastrňák.
What sports do you play?
Hockey.
Hockey.
And I think our very successful sportsman is Lukáš Krpálek.
I know. In judo?
Yes. And he will be at Olympic Games in Tokyo. And I think he will win.
We all hope that in that a combat sport which judo is. What about the individual sports? Well, what about tennis? Tennis is at the Olympics. Aren't we good at tennis? We are, Vendo. So?
I think we are good at tennis, and for example, Petra Kvitová or Lucka Šafářová.
Yeah, or Karolina
Plíšková.
Yes, or we are also very good at doubles. And this is very promising. So I think excellent. Bára Strýcová will definitely smash it. I'm sure. Well, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
A sportsman? Petra Kvitová. What sport does she do?
Tennis.
Tennis player. Another tennis player, Mišo.
Tomáš Berdych.
Good. Excellent. Again, a tennis player. Do you know any other tennis players? Women. Petra Kvitová is very high at the ranking, but there is one lady or girl who is, I think, even more successful. Aďo? Do you know? What about Karolina? Yes, Karolina Plišková is also good, and we are not only good at the individual tennis, but also in the doubles. Who is that not very tall woman who is like, I guess either she's the first in the ranking on the second for doubles. Bára is her first name. Šimone, what's her surname?
Bára Strýcová.
Bára Strýcová, yes, that's it. So this is tennis. Give the Japanese colleagues some famous Czech ice hockey players. Who are they?
So, for example,
Jaromír Jágr. What about the famous goalkeeper, the legend of the past? Now he's just watching, but he was very successful.
Dominik Hašek.
Dominik Hašek, lovely. Any other players like who are successful now? Because it's history. But now, Aďo, do you know any?
Pastrňák.
Yes, Pastrňák was mentioned. Vendulka knows all these names. She's an expert. So, it's ice hockey. What about football? Well, there is one name, I suppose, probably the Japanese should know. A man who was a wonderful football player, blonde hair, lived in Italy, played for an Italian team, and is really respected there. Who is he?
Pavel Nedvěd.
Pavel Nedvěd. Yes, that's him. And we also have athletics or athletic stars. Who are the athletic stars? Like a woman that throws the javelin. What's her name? She has got 2 children already, but she is still very successful. And she supports sport for young people. Her first name is Barbora Špotáková. And there is a famous coach. He has now got married for the 3rd time, as I read, even though he's like 50. And he married a 27-year-old trainee, the person who cooperates with him. And he is again the legend, but in men's javelin, and his name is Jan Železný. He's really great, still is. Well, then we have, what about the individual sports, like combat sports? Is there a person who supposedly will win at the Olympics at that sport because we believe that? Who is him?
Lukáš Krpálek.
Marek also does judo. You don't do judo?
In the end, I can congratulate your country.
Thank you.
This is very hard working. Prepare this game. It's you can be proud about for your country, because there is 4th time in Olympic game in Japanese. It's congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So everyone, please say hello to the Japanese colleagues. 1, 2, 3. Hello! It's lovely.
Now, this is the end of this interview. Take the pozornost.